Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.
I'm appalled at what you said on that pod thing. It's disgusting.
This is the After the Show podcast. It's where we get honest and real with yo ass. So sit back, relax, have a blast, cause it's time for the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, hello. Welcome to the Thursday KVJ After the Show podcast. It is producer Denny's birthday today and Veterans Day. Yeah, baby. Got some good stuff going on. I know that cake is in here. Jaybird was talking to it a second ago, saying very disturbing things. That cake is scared. No doubt about it.
Was I saying disturbing things?
You were talking about all the things you wanted to do to that cake, and it got a little sexual.
You're making eye contact with the cake. They're going, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to fuck you up.
I don't know.
I don't know, Virginia.
I heard it too.
Yeah. Yeah, it's easy.
Denny's, I don't think your cake is safe.
Yeah.
American cake over here.
I didn't.
You see that hole in the side? You know what went in there?
It's a tiny hole.
Oh, I fucked it. I didn't even realize I was saying that.
Oh, you're saying it out loud. I didn't think you realized you were saying it, but you're looking at it staring going, I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to fuck you up. And I'm like, that is the most twisted thing I've ever, it's the weirdest conversation I've ever heard between a man and a cake.
It makes me think, how...
Confetti
Confetti cannon!
Confetti cannon!
Happy birthday, Denny's!
I love on top of it, Randy put, have a dope birthday.
That's
No, you're
fun.
right. We're not safe. Thank you, Randy.
Jaybird thought he got shot.
Every time it gets bird.
Confetti cannons rock his world.
Oh, yeah. Look at him.
Hulk Hogan my knee.
That's going to be what takes him out.
You okay, cake fucker?
Cake fucker is down.
He jumped about 3 feet.
I saw. He actually startled me.
What sucks is they told us we were doing that 5 minutes ago. And I forgot.
You forgot.
Because I was talking about fucking the cake.
Your defenses were down. You were getting romantic, and then they scared you.
That cake does look good.
You want a slice?
I do.
Cut the cake. Cut the cake. Cut the cake.
I believe it's vanilla, they said.
Ooh.
It's good. Can't go wrong with vanilla. What kind of cake do you like better, vanilla or chocolate?
I think vanilla is
Chocolate.
the best.
Oh,
Really?
there's a 2J's cake that I love.
It's got to be super moist, though. Sometimes I find that a vanilla cake is more moist. I don't know why. To me, at least perceptually, than a chocolate cake
Some
sometimes.
people, they'll leave out their chocolate cake. If you order a chocolate cake from a restaurant, they'll leave it out sometimes, and it does harden. You got to get cake pretty damn fresh. Can I get a fucking amen on that?
I want wet cake. I want it to be spongy. I want it to make a noise when I bite into it, like a little...
All right.
It's good. It's like a 4-layer cake, so you got 3 thin lines of icing going through it.
That's the other. Sometimes people do bullshit layering. One layer in a cake, and it's not right. This looks delicious.
Yeah, because you need to have better icing to cake ratio, and when you do the thinner layers like that, you're going to have better ratios.
Thank you, Denny's.
Do we want to give Denny's the hip-hop version of Happy Birthday?
Happy birthday to you. Oh, happy birthday to you.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, dear Denny's. Happy birthday in your face,
Yeah.
bitch.
Oh, it was awesome. Thank
Yeah.
He hated every minute of it. He hates all kind of attention. He was cringing the entire time.
He wanted to hip hop out of here.
Yeah. Thank you, Denny's.
Denny's, sweet Denny's, thank you.
Oh, yeah, this cake is on
you.
point.
Very good.
Yeah. Bird? Yeah.
I love it.
We'll keep talking to it.
I just love cake.
Yeah.
No, we didn't get that.
Best line in a song ever. I still crack up at that 50 Cent line. Remember that song, I Love You Like Fat Kid Loves Cake?
True.
And I was a fat kid. I'm like, I love cake. Fat kids love cake. It's one of the most true statements ever. I don't know any fat kid that doesn't like cake.
So do fat men. They love cake.
Yeah. Okay. So it carries on.
It does.
Yeah, I get it. Well, talking food here, butter on Pop-tarts been an interesting subject for us. And Jamie said, I was just listening to the show today, And I can't believe that butter on a Pop-Tart is a new thing for you guys. Since I was a child, I always ate it like that.
We had no idea.
She said, I didn't know that there was another way except plain. My favorite is the cinnamon sugar Pop-Tarts, and as soon as it comes out of the toaster piping hot, you spread the butter on it. It was also my biggest craving during my pregnancy.
Oh, yes.
I didn't want to sound like a unappreciative dick, but you should have heat up the Pop-Tarts today. They were cold.
I know. I didn't know Kevin was going to do it that fast. I didn't have time to get to the toaster oven.
Damn. Okay, now the truth comes out.
If I could have, I would have taken him to the toaster oven, but I just kind of shoved him in the microwave for like 10 seconds, and it didn't do him justice.
So you're still holding out that maybe it could work and it would be a great idea.
That's why I think mine was so shitty and gross, because the Pop-Tarts weren't hot enough.
Yeah, Liz sent in a comment from the WRMF app. She said, yeah, you got to toast the Pop-Tart and then apply the butter. It's amazing. Like, I could see a warm Pop-Tart with some of that whipped honey butter on it. Would likely be the way to
Yeah,
go.
I fucked it up. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you did. No, me and Kevin have been texting each other low-key the entire show.
Yeah. Almost walked out of here. Colin sent in this from the app. He said, things that don't live up to the hype, butter on a Pop-Tart. Got home from work yesterday, and the Peter Griffin Put Butter on a Pop-Tart song was playing in my head. So I come in the door singing it. My family thought I was nuts, but I had to go to Publix. I grabbed the President butter and 2 kinds of Pop-Tarts, blueberry and brown sugar. And I got to say, I'm disappointed. It wasn't all that good.
Yeah.
Really?
I think maybe if you took the Pop-Tart and put it in a griddle of sorts, or maybe grilled it like a... Sorry.
Swallow your cake.
Look, I'm doing the best I can over here. I think if you grilled it like a grilled cheese with the butter, I think it would... Tough.
He just inhaled a piece of cake so fast. You never seen cake disappear.
Randy,
He wasn't lying when he said he's going to fuck it up.
He fucked up that cake.
Yeah.
Randy, our boss, picked out a really good cake.
It's good.
That was very good.
Okay.
Yeah, I just, sometimes my body aches for sugar.
Yeah.
Cake.
That's what happens.
It's like a I don't know, like a wolf to blood.
It is. That's how sugar works, man. It's hitting those pleasure centers in the brain, and you're an addict, man.
It's got you.
And I feel like my pleasure centers are just going askew and awry. Just,
Oh, yeah.
going all
Misfiring.
over. Oh,
or,
yeah.
Or firing right, maybe. Yeah. Got this from Andrew. He said, the only Pop-Tarts that are good are the chocolate ones and the brown sugar.
I just don't like the chocolate ones. I don't get down with
Mama,
them.
you don't have to. You don't have to like them.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I got to stop eating the cake.
You want to eat the rest of mine? I can't finish it.
I know I keep looking at it. You get a really nice frosting sliver that I keep eye fucking.
Yeah. Yeah, you can dig into this as well. As good as it is, and as
Nah,
much
I
as
gotta
love
stop.
it.
I gotta. It's too much, Bird.
Okay.
You got self-control.
Keto Kev can't have no cake.
Yeah, that's way off the deep end for me.
They probably do make a keto cake, though.
I made you one, remember?
Oh, that's
Yeah,
shitty.
I loved it. No, I thought it was really good.
Jay Bird wanted to fight it.
Yeah, I loved it.
See,
I
some
remember
cakes
that.
I want to fight, some cakes I want to fuck.
Yeah, no, I thought that was fantastic. Linnea is talking a little bit about some of those secret menus, and people go into Starbucks. She actually worked there for 14 years. And, those secret orders, and people try to beat the system. We were talking about a McDonald's food hack where you just want to get the sausage biscuit, then you order the folded egg on the side, and you save yourself like $1 and change by doing that. And Linnea said, yeah, if you walk into a Starbucks and try to beat the system with a secret order, we've got a code word, and you will get decaf. Don't be a douche.
Oh.
Well,
Damn.
fuck you then. I don't know if I like that attitude either.
Damn.
So they found a system. They tried to exploit it.
Yeah,
fairly.
whatever that word is, they would have a word, and they'd be like, yeah, make it great or something. I don't know.
Why do you give a shit? I remember one time I was at a grocery store. I won't say the name. But the person at the cashier was... They stopped everything down of a technicality that did not matter, and they were going to save the company, I think, 3 cents. But them doing that made the whole process go 12 minutes longer. And you just go, why? Why do you fucking care? No?
Yeah, I feel you.
So I want a sugar high.
Yeah, you are. You want my cake?
Yeah, I do. Thank you.
It's good, huh?
It is.
What kind of icing is that? Is it just vanilla
It's a
icing?
vanilla icing.
Or is it kind of like that butter whip kind of thing?
It's got like a butter feel to it.
It's got a buttercream.
Buttercream? Okay.
Fat Kevin, if you don't mind, I'd love to talk to you. Bend your ear for a second.
yeah.
Do you remember having coconut cake as a child?
Yeah.
Not
Torn.
a fan?
Torn. It was kind of weird. Just and I love coconut. Fat Kevin would just eat. We used to have bags of coconut. I'd just eat that because it was sweet.
We would do that too. That's when there was nothing else in the house.
Yeah.
And mom's coconut shavings.
Dried coconut
That was like when I
shavings.
needed a fix and there wasn't
Yes.
anything else and it was all gone.
I totally know what you mean. And then the Nestle's little Hershey chips. She'd have that for cooking and for baking.
The chocolate chips.
The chocolate chips. And if you didn't have any other snacks, you'd fucking go through the cupboard and, let me get them chocolate chips.
Yeah, that's what I do. So I like coconut that way. I don't know, coconut cake, I think I was okay with it, but there was just something, it was just the way it was hanging off. It was just, Suits always talks about that. It's the textures of things. And sometimes you may like different foods. I like coconut, but when you put it on a cake, it kind of created a weird texture. Like maybe I thought it was shaved carrots or something.
Yeah, it looked like maybe the cake has dandruff.
Yeah.
That's so weird about the texture you're talking about. Mm-hmm. I can't do it with mushrooms. Mushrooms texture weirds me out. But I was telling Virginia, if I'm tying one on and I'm drunk, not buzzed, I'm talking fucking drunk. Yeah, I want to get slutty with some mushroomed pizza. I don't know why. I crave it. I want it.
That's weird.
It's weird, but it's only when I'm drunk. I want to get fucking. I don't know.
You're very ginned up today.
I haven't slept, and y'all know what happens when I haven't slept in about 3 days. When that happens,
my goodness.
I get weird.
That's terrible, man.
I know.
Still no improvement on the sleep. Have you done anything with any of the sleep studies or any crap like that?
I go in and out of sleep. I just never sleep full. I'll sleep for 10 minutes, and I'll wake up every hour on the hour. No, I was talking to my dad about the sleep study. I think I'm doing it in December.
You should, because if you haven't used all your health insurance, you can go in there and get some, at least, action out of all the money you pay all year round in health insurance premiums.
I wish you guys could have seen this Armageddon dream I was in. It was fucking realistic and intense.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you got to, it's crazy. You and sleep.
I have sweet dreams where I'm like in a hotel with people and we're having great dinners and dancing around and having fun. You have dreams that the end of the world is happening and dragons are trying to eat your face.
I just had a dream that I was in a hotel and I shot a gun and killed somebody in the dream.
God.
I told you all that dream.
Yeah, you have murder, you have death.
Yeah.
But I think I have good dreams too, unicorns and
You do.
puppies
Do you remember
and love.
do you remember any of your good dreams?
Not really.
Okay. So you're not really sure.
Yeah. I'm fucked.
I had a dream. I remembered a dream that I had last night. Somehow I was in a gym and there was a really heavy dumbbell and somebody was like, "Can you curl that?" And I couldn't curl it. And they're like, "You used to be able to curl that and then some. What happened to you, pussy?" And I was like, "You're right."
Oh, man.
I had an old meathead dream. It was crazy. I stumbled into a meathead dream, and it was like everybody I used to work out with was so disappointed in me.
That's heavy.
Do you have dreams of you going back to school ever?
High school, college? What do you mean?
Any of them. I have dreams of both. I'm always in high school back at Palm Beach Gardens, but I'm there as my age now.
Yeah, sometimes I'll have dreams with high school friends, and that's about it.
Huh, you don't dream about high school either.
I dreamt about going back to my college the other day, and I woke up and I was so excited because I was going back to college, and I'm like, oh, this is great.
Let me guess. In your dream, you saw Shaquille O'Neal. Oh, my God.
No, I didn't.
Every fucking time she brings up
Why
college.
don't you choke on some fucking cake?
He's working on it.
Okay, take this away from me.
You're an animal.
I feel like an animal. I feel like I'm on my period.
You still forcing LSU on your daughter?
I am taking her for the full campus tour. We're going on the Monday before Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
We're going to be there from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. checking out the whole campus, seeing everything they have to offer.
Okay.
And then we're going to do the same thing. You know, we're also going to UF. We're going to FSU.
Okay.
She wants to go look at NYU. I told her I don't think that's in the budget, but we can look at it.
Sure. Yeah.
And, you know, I'm going to let her make the decision.
Okay.
I'm sure the right thing to do is to look at her college, like you said, like specifically her area of study.
Yeah.
And see how that school
How do they rank?
performs. But
Look, I'm going to throw this out there. If I got an in at Palm Beach State University, the college, Palm Beach State. The community college, it's now Palm Beach State. I got an in.
I know. I just want her to have the university experience. I want her to be able to go away to school, stay in a dorm, navigate, you know, being an adult without totally being an adult. I loved it. It was some of my favorite memories of my life are back when I was at LSU, because it was adult light. Like you were still protected. You were still, you know, able to do things and make your own decisions and be free. And you're not under your parents' thumb. But you still had, you know, rules. The dorm, you had to be in at a certain time. You know,
structure.
You couldn't have boys up to your room in the freshman dorm. Like there was structure. There was safety. And Magnolia is very intrigued by the whole sorority life thing.
Okay.
So I didn't do that.
They've made it very glamorized on TikTok. I've heard
probably
that. Yeah,
why.
the Alabama Rush has really got so many people into that.
LSU is exactly the same.
I'm sure, yeah. I think all those SEC schools are like that.
Yeah.
I saw that when I went to the Florida-Georgia game. There were some Georgia sorority girls, and it was very interesting to watch them.
It's just, I think it'd be really appealing to her because she is very social, very, very sorority girl type.
Okay.
That's her scene.
Take it for what it's worth. I also got it in at FAU if you need any help with anything.
I think that's too close to home. I think that she would want to live at home, and I just don't want her to do that. I want her to get out there and have the real university experience.
I got it in at Broward Community College as well, which is now known Broward State, right? Broward State? Isn't it called Broward State?
Broward State?
Broward State University, no.
Is that what it is?
Are you just making shit up?
Palm Beach State College is what it's called in Broward State. Broward State Broward State College.
Broward State?
All right, shut the fuck up.
He tried. He ate too much cake, and now he's just all downhill.
I'm tired. I'm singing for my supper, so I'm trying still.
No, you're right. It is, because they went from the community college thing to the state college. I guess they just, I think they went from 2-year to 4-year degrees where you could do that. And, to that point, though, I mean, there is a lot to be said for people going their first 2 years to one of those, because you do get that transition. You save a ton of money, and you get a lot of the core subjects out of the way. Why overpay at one of those bigger schools, and then you walk right in, you do your last 2 years at a bigger school when you get more specialized. And a lot of people think that's a good route.
I see what they're saying. I really, really do. And trust me, when I went to college, I was broke. I probably should have gone to community college because I had to pay for everything. My parents couldn't help me. But there's nothing that compares to the freshman experience at a big university where you go and there's a football program and you learn about the school and the history and you develop pride in the university and you make friends in your dorm and you do, all that fun stuff. I loved it.
My freshman year, my dorm was real weird. It got weird, and you were able to sneak over on either side if you wanted to get a little jammy, if you know what I'm talking about. It was pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
But it was weird, man. Living out in the country. It was about an hour away from Tallahassee, FSU.
Yeah.
And they tried to make it's college. Like you're talking about, the college life. And it is a little bit different than walking around an FSU campus compared to Chipola Junior College.
Yeah.
Sure. It's just a different experience.
And it all depends on what you want. That was good for me. A smaller school experience was perfect for me.
Yeah. Got to know your kid and what's right for them. I'll be interesting to see how she does with this journey, where she decides to go.
Yeah, I'm going to show her everything, and then I'm going to sit back and let her pick.
Okay. Yeah, and establishing residency, too. That might be something if she does go to LSU.
I'm not going to do all that. I'm not going to try to lie. Because I get caught.
Well, you'll talk about it on the radio.
Yeah. If she goes to LSU, we're going to have to pay out-of-state tuition. That's just going to have to be the way it is.
Okay.
I looked into it. It's about $25,000 a year.
Okay.
And we would have to get loans, and we would do all that. And we do have some bright futures.
Yeah.
But it's not completely vested for her. Her brother's is completely going to be vested, but she's going to, have to take about half in loans probably.
Okay.
And I'll help her with those.
Oh, man, those loans.
But yeah, like going to UF.
Yeah.
The requirements are harder.
Yeah.
So she doesn't have the SAT scores yet to get into UF.
Okay.
She already has the SAT scores to get into LSU.
What's their SAT score?
She's taken the practice test already and has like 1,200 or something. I don't know.
Okay.
Whatever it is, it needs to be at LSU. She's good. She could already get in. But at UF, she has to improve a little bit.
UF's real tough.
I've got her taking the SAT training classes and prep classes. She meets with them like twice a week.
Now, I can help with Palm Beach State. Don't know what my pull is at UF, but I will make a call.
Okay. Yeah. KJ was saying you can't use bright futures at an out-of-state university unless something's changed.
Damn, got
That's
called
not
out.
true.
Okay.
I looked into it.
Okay.
Damn, fight. I want a sugar.
Florida prepaid. That's what it is.
Oh, I got you.
Maybe it's different from Bright Futures. I don't know. But
Okay.
we have Florida prepaid. And yes, it is way cheaper to go to Florida, like less than half of what LSU.
Yeah, and that you can only use it at Florida school, right? Florida
right.
prepaid,
Well, I don't know about that. I think you can use it anywhere.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, because I think we'd done that for our kids. And then I remember Colin decided to go to a not Florida school, and they wouldn't allow us.
Really?
Yeah, we couldn't.
They
may just hated me, though. No. Everybody else, fine. So I don't know.
I got my degree from FAU, but that ain't the degree I really care about. The degree I care about is the one I got from the streets. Hard knocks, baby.
Yeah, okay.
Who do you think is a little bit more street savvy, me or the witch?
Poof.
Street savvy. If we were to lose it all and be on the streets and just kind of fucking feel our way through it, who has a better street cred degree?
Well, I don't know if either one.
There was so much disappointment in your voice.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'd lean a little bit Virginia, maybe. Yeah, I think she'd be scrappy on the streets. Look out.
Yeah, I'd probably be scrappy anywhere, though.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. At church, if you became a nun, she'd be scrappy nun.
Yeah. And KJ said, yeah, you can use Florida prepaid anywhere, so there you go. But it only covers the cost of Florida tuition, so the difference between in and out of state, you have to pay out of pocket.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
You got
So there you
called
go.
out.
No, it's I think it's actually good. That's good. That's good news.
Yeah, that is good news.
Mm-hmm. Big time. Let me see. Got an email from Sam. Said we're heading to the Keys today for vacation. Any recommendations on must-do or places to visit for drinks and food? Yeah, I just tell you go to kvjshow.com, and I got those little Google maps that are up there, and the Keys are all mapped out. So too many places to name, but yeah, there's a lot of great locations on there. So you go on there, and you see that little blue dot, and then you can just figure out. I put little pins on every place. It's like a good restaurant or bar that was recommended. So.
And that's on Facebook?
No, if you go to kvjshow.com, I think it was originally posted on Facebook. You might have a harder time finding it, but maybe if the search is good. In fact, maybe Denny's, if somebody wanted to go search for that, maybe Denny's can give me the word to search. Because if you go to our website, there's a search feature. Probably if you just went KVJ Maps, hopefully that would come up.
Okay, KVJ Map of the Keys.
Yeah. And then you can take it out. So there you go.
It came right up. Kevin's list of stops for each city, 97.9 WRMF.
Cool.
Okay.
There you go. So
Yep.
yeah, jump
I
on
just
that.
Google searched KVJ Map of Keys.
Yeah, and so we're always updating that. So I use that all the time. If I went up into town, I'm like, all right, where can I go get a cocktail?
That's cool. I'd love to do that for pizza.
Yeah, you could. In fact, I do actually have a good number of pizza places in there because I mean, keep in mind, man, it's a selfish personal list, but I've got a kid that absolutely loves pizza.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always so happy when I start dating a new pizza place that I love. I'm in the honeymoon phase of the pizza place right now. It's nice. Okay. It's nice to find a new girl that you feel she loves you, you love her. Love's big. To say in the beginning, but it's going that way, Virginia.
Yeah. Okay, let me see here. We got Eric, who said, I recently went to the movie theater to watch the new Eternals movie, and I was really excited because I'm a huge nerd. When I walked into the theater, it was absolutely packed, and my assigned seat was right next to a 4-year-old girl. The girl couldn't read, and the movie started with a text monologue, and her dad read the entire thing out loud to her.
Oh, no.
And he wasn't a great reader.
Oh, no.
The girl continuously was asking questions and wouldn't stop humming, even through the biggest action scenes. She eventually got tired enough to fall asleep for more than an hour of the movie. I didn't want to yell at this little girl for just asking questions and being a little kid, but it definitely ruined the movie I was so excited for. Should movie theaters have age restrictions, or should parents know their kids enough to make a decision on their own? Love y'all. The one thing that they might want to look into, and theaters have to do this, it's about the experience. And somebody like Eric, he goes in there for a great experience that he pays for. He's taking his time, his money, something he really wants to see, and his experience is flat because of something else like that. Now, when you go into public, you can't really control people that are around you, but I have seen different places that do this as an adults only. You go to some resorts and they have adults only pools. They have places where you can take kids and places that you can't. And it might not be a bad idea to start having adults-only screenings. And it's not that it's the content. It's that you don't want to get stuck next to a 4-year-old kid.
I'm with Angie in Hollywood with this one. Parents need to manage their kids. If you're at a movie theater and I just
and many don't. And that's why for somebody like Eric, if you saw that they're doing an adults-only screening, you're going to say, that's the one I want to go to, because I'm not going to have this situation. Because unfortunately, yeah, it sounds all great. Control your kids. So many parents really don't.
They don't, and I understand that kids have meltdowns, and I also understand that there's behavioral issues sometimes that people may not be aware of. But if you're in the movie theater and there's a bunch of people enjoying the movie and you know that your kid is screaming and crying, as a parent, don't you want to not ruin it for everybody?
You should, but I think some parents just are unaware of the fact that their kid is ruining the movie for the people around them.
I think some of them don't care.
Yeah.
They don't.
And that's it. You're unfortunately with people that, it's kind of about them and they don't really mind that your experience is being tainted by your kid who is, kind of, doing what they're doing. They're just being a kid.
Yeah, again, I'm not going after the kid. I'm going after the parents.
Right.
I got an email here from Cosimo. Said in a recent podcast, Joe Rogan said that Aaron Rodgers told him that he was allergic to one of the ingredients in the COVID vaccine. I forgot which one he said, and I don't know why Aaron Rodgers wouldn't just come out and say that, because in the CDC website it says not to get vaccinated if allergic to any ingredients. I doubt Rogan would lie about that for him. Maybe he lied to Rogan, but who knows? Yeah, Aaron Rodgers still getting beat up pretty good about the way he approached and handled himself. I think the biggest things were him trying to say I'm immunized, didn't come right out and admit it, and then I guess not following some of the protocols that were intended for people that were not vaccinated.
My man was talking about rubella. And I love how his girlfriend is going on Twitter and getting on that and just making it worse. You can't argue with this one.
You can't.
You can, but you're only going to make it worse if you're the girlfriend defending your boyfriend on Twitter.
And she's going on there cursing at people and just...
it's not going to work out.
Not a good look.
Well, people were trying to make it look like Aaron Rodgers was going out while he was contaminated with COVID in Los Angeles and then not wearing a mask and infecting people. She's like, that's not my boyfriend. Look at his hand. His hand's not hairy enough.
It's hilarious.
Yeah.
I mean, we know that it's a joke. I mean, people are just... Now everybody is saying, I saw Aaron Rodgers here. I saw him there. I saw
Yeah.
Does she not get the joke of it, that it's like they're just riding him?
Probably a little bit close, yeah.
I heard Dog the Bounty Hunter's looking for him.
So yeah, he's going through it, but yeah, it's It's crazy still. I'm thankful that COVID hasn't been so front and center. It's been nice that that it's not been that kind of thing, because I hate everything about it. It's so damn confusing. I was talking to somebody yesterday, and they said they have had COVID. They've had the first vaccine shot, and they just went to their doctor, and they have no antibodies. I'm like, what?
How does that happen?
I don't know. I don't know. It's all very confusing. I don't know. Honestly, the more I read about COVID, the less I know. Does that make sense?
That does. That's a Don Henley song. Now he wasn't talking about COVID. He was talking about love. But the message is there.
Yeah.
I think I have love more figured out than COVID. That's for sure.
Damn, I do not.
We know.
Oh, fuck this.
We know, cake fucker.
I'll tell you what. That's what my heart needs, a cake.
Cake's not gonna do you wrong.
Never has.
Cake's not gonna boss you around. Question you about your drinking.
Yeah.
No one questions me about it. The only person that should be questioning me about my drinking is me.
Uh-oh.
The problem is people don't question my drinking. They fucking egg it on.
Why are you looking at me?
Yeah.
Shot.
Is that going to be the Friday show?
Oh, no.
It takes one comment.
And then that's it.
One look, a glance, and then it's on, motherfucker, it's on.
I love that he's got a bottle of Jameson just in case. It's within hand's reach.
Breaking case of an emergency.
That's right. All right, well, we're going at it again one more day tomorrow to get you to your weekend. Thanks for all the emails. You can get them to us. You got any comments on the show, mail@kvjshow.com, mail@kvjshow.com. Have a great day. We'll see you back here tomorrow.
Cleveland Clinic, Florida provides individualized treatment plans for excellent outcomes of health problems, ranging from the most common to the most complex, even in cases considered untreatable by others. Cleveland Clinic, Florida. Every life deserves world-class care.